So now I want to show you another way to convert a PDF file into a way that the students can fill out the form or type on top of it. So sometimes I just showed you how to open it with a document, which is nice. But sometimes, like this one right here, I can tell it probably won't open very cleanly. There's a lot of graphics or text boxes or a strange font. And usually, more often than not, those don't open up very well. You have a lot of work to do to reformat it. So I'm going to show you another way that you can do this. We're going to turn it to a JPEG file, which is a picture file that can then be inserted as a background on a Google slide. And then the students can, we can add text boxes on top of that background. Pretty easy, easier than it sounds. First, we have to convert it to the JPEG. So I have in this window PDF to go website open. It's a nice little free converter. It can actually do several things. But what we want to do is convert our PDF to a JPEG. And it connects to Google Drive, so that's super handy. Choose the account here that we're connecting to. Then I'll have to choose the file. If you did have, the URL, you could use that as well. I want to use this PDF file right over here. I'll select it, and then I'm going to hit start. And it will convert. It usually doesn't take very long. It says processing. If the PDF was more than one page, it would make a JPEG a picture for each page, and you would see, the 2 or 3 or 4 pages lined up here, each one. It automatically downloaded it for me over here, but you could push download. Actually, I don't want to download it. I want to put it back up in my Google Drive. So I'm going to hit cloud and then put it back in my Google Drive so that I can use it easily for classroom or whatever you're doing. Or if you're doing this on a Chromebook, there's your choice. So it doesn't show that it's complete, which is a little annoying, but it did go. I'm almost positive. So I'll go over here to my drive and let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can find it. Here's recent. And here it is. Here's the JPEG file, nonfiction 321, which we just converted from that PDF. So now what I want to do is put that JPEG in a Google slideshow. So I will, you can be in the folder that you want to be in, and then you can new Google Slides, and you will, this can be for presentations, but this can also be for worksheets. So to make it look more like a worksheet, we'll want to get rid of this text box on here. We don't care about having a theme. And we'll want to change the size of the paper. So it's File, scroll down here a little bit, Page Setup. And it's a custom page setup. We're going to make it 8.5 by 11, 8.5 by 11, which is the size of a standard piece of paper. So it'll look pretty much like a worksheet when the students open it up. I'm going to get rid of those boxes on here if I can. We don't need that. It's kind of annoying to me. Let's get them off of there. There we go. Now we'll call this what it is. It's a 3, 2, 1 nonfiction analysis. It's a kind of a neat little document. Actually, you can use it for if you have any read current events or something. So we will insert. Actually, nope. Sorry. We want to click on slide, and we want to change the background. We could insert the image, but then they can move the image around. If we make it the background, they won't be able to move it around. So we want to choose the image. It's in my drive. Here again, I'm just going to go to recent so I can find it in a hurry. There it is. All right, so we're going to insert that. Done. Now you can see it looks just like it used to look. It's just an image. I'm clicking around. I can't move it, can't do anything to it. I can insert on top of it now I do like to use tables. You could do a text box if it was a small spot. But I'm going to do a table. 1, 2, 3. All right, and there it is. We'll move it right up over here. I'm going to cover up those 1, 2, 3, the other 1, 2, 3 that used to be there. 3 facts I learned while reading this. Right below that, I like to color these types of things in. And there's my paint so that the students know exactly where to type. Here's a 2-liner, so I will insert the table with 2 lines. I will drag it right down here where I want it. All right, here again, I can highlight that, paint bucket it, light blue or whatever color you like. Oh, evidently I didn't get both of them highlighted. Oh dear, now I drag it and resized it. Okay, there we go, put you back. And then one more, quickly. Maybe we'll do a text box this time, it's just one. So you could drag it in here. This is just a text box, not a table. Here again, I could click in there and I could paint bucket it the same color, light blue, and now that's a text box. But all of these you can type in there now. So the students can type there. I could, if I wanted to predetermine, make it a little bit bigger font, I could do that. So when they type, it's going to be a little bigger, there, like that. So there you go. This new Google slide is ready to be sent out to students as a worksheet.